Okay, so let's start by doing question 2. In question 2, the question is saying, let P of xy be the terminal point of the angle theta. Find the value of the indicated trigonometric function from the given information. So in question A, they're telling you that point is 0, 1, and they're asking you to find tangent of theta. Before doing this, there's some basic information that you need to know. One, which is that tangent of theta equals to sine of theta over cosine of theta. 2, which is that secant of theta equals to 1 over cosine of theta. 3, that cosecant of theta equals to 1 over sine of theta. And based on the unit circle, we know that when they give us a point, it's going to be cosine theta comma sine of theta. So these are the 4 facts that we'll be using. Let's start by doing the first question. So the first question is saying that we have P of 0, 1, and they're asking us to find tangent of theta. So P 0, 1, find tangent of theta. So we know that this is cosine of theta, this is sine of theta, and we know that tangent of theta equals to sine of theta over cosine of theta. And knowing that sine of theta equals 1, cosine of theta equals 0, so all we have is 1 over 0. And that should be our final answer. Now let's do part B. So part B is telling us that the point is negative square root of 7, 3, and we're supposed to find secant of theta. So P negative square root of 7, 3, find secant of theta. So we also know that this is cosine of theta, this is sine of theta, and we know that secant of theta equals to 1 over cosine of theta, and we know that cosine of theta is negative square root of 7, so 1 over negative square root of 7. Okay, you can leave this as your final answer, or you can rationalize this. So 1 over, to rationalize, let's say we want to rationalize this answer, so 1 over negative square root of 7, we'd multiply by 1, which is square root of 7 over 7 over square root of 7. So square root of 7 times square root of 7 is just 7, and the negative sign stays there, and then 1 times square root of 7 is just square root of 7. So the rationalized answer would be square root of 7 over 7 with a negative sign. This is equivalent to that. These two are the exact same thing. Okay, for part C, they gave us that the point is square root of 2 over 2, comma square root of 2 over 2, and they're asking us to find cosecant of theta. P of square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2, cosecant of theta. Okay, so we know that this is cosine of theta, this is sine of theta, and we know that cosecant of theta equals to 1 over sine of theta. So based on the fact that this is sine of theta, we will have 1 over square root of 2 over 2. And we can just kind of flip this around, so this would equal to 1 times 2 over square root of 2. We can just kind of remove the 1, so you have 2 over square root of 2. We can leave this as our final answer, or we can rationalize this. So to do that, we'd multiply by 1, which is in this case square root of 2 over 2, so 2 over square root of 2 times square root of 2 over square root of 2. So square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just 2, and then 2 times square root of 2 is just 2 times square root of 2, and then the 2's just cancel out, so we'll have the final answer as square root of 2. You have to keep in mind that these two answers are equivalent. You can write either one of them as your final answer. Okay, I'll see you in the next question, which is question 3.